Christopher Nunez, President of the Student Council, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner that will be sung by the senior members of the high school chorus. Seated. A little windy here tonight. Good evening, graduates, families, staff, central administration, Board of Education members, and welcome to the 57th commencement ceremony, where we bid farewell to the class of 2022. The 200 seniors sitting before us tonight have distinguished themselves as a remarkable group of young adults who are well prepared for the challenges ahead and are ready to make the most of their opportunities. At this time, I want to recognize that we have one graduate who will be moving on to serve our country in State's Armed Services. Will that student please stand to be recognized? The class of 2022 has demonstrated their academic prowess in many ways. More than 30% of the class will graduate with a grade point average above 95. An astounding 87% of our seniors will graduate having completed at least one college-level class. The College Board recognized the students who demonstrate excellence on AP exams as AP Scholars. There are 21 AP Scholars sitting before you tonight. Our students have been accepted to some of the finest institutions in the country for higher education, including Princeton University, Cornell University, Bucknell University, Embry-Riddle, Virginia Tech, University of North Carolina, Stevens Institute of Technology, University of Miami, New Jersey Institute of Technology, Syracuse University, Michigan State, Providence College, and University of St. Andrews in Scotland, just to name a few. Graduates, I am so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. My final words to you tonight offer a roadmap for success. Not only success in your career, but in your personal relationships and life in general. Tonight marks the celebration of the last 4 years and a fresh start to a new and exciting journey. You are leaving the comforts of the Point Pleasant school system and stepping out into the real world. That can be a daunting and even scary proposition. However, take comfort in knowing that you are prepared. You have the skills and experiences to be successful. Now it comes down to the choices you make and the way you want to live your life. There are 3 takeaways I want you to think about as you begin this journey. First and foremost, be genuine and nice to everyone you encounter. I know this sounds simple and obvious, but your attitude will transcend all of your relationships. When others truly believe you are sincere and kind, they will want to be around you. Professors will be more likely to help you, someone who is pleasant and friendly. Employers want to hire people who are nice to others and a pleasure to be around. You also never know when someone you meet may be in a position to help you down the road. Never make an enemy or burn a bridge. The golden rule will always hold true. My second key to success for you is to persevere and never give up on your dreams. During the next week, you will hear that phrase thrown around in almost every graduation ceremony. Follow your dreams. I'd like to be a little bit more specific. Start with having a dream. What is it that you want to do or what you want to accomplish? Set a goal and go after it. It can be whatever you want. This is your dream. When adversity strikes, and it will, stick with it. Keep pursuing your goal. This is the point where so many people fall short. They give up on their dream when they encounter an obstacle. One thing goes wrong and they change course. You need to stay the course. There will be setbacks. That is to be expected. One word that I wish was removed from the English language is fail. Let's say you have a goal next year to get straight A's and you end up with 2 B's. You didn't fail. You fell short of your goal. That's okay. The 2 important questions you have to answer are, what did you learn about yourself? And as you reflect on your year, what could you have done differently to meet your goal? This is not failure. It is an opportunity to learn and grow. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, and Albert Einstein were all labeled as failures at one point in their lives. Imagine that. Failures. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, but be sure to learn from them. Don't quit if you fall short of your goal. But when you do, keep working, keep learning, keep moving forward, because if you persevere, you will be successful. My third and final key to success is to step outside your comfort zone. It is easy to do what you know and play it safe. However, real growth occurs when we try something new, something unfamiliar, whether it be learning a new language, writing a book, or tackling an endurance race. Stepping out of your comfort zone is one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever encounter in your life. If there was ever a class that demonstrated the essence of perseverance, it is the class of 2022. Multiple schedule changes, remote learning, hybrid learning, and then finally a relatively normal year to close out their high school career. Our seniors did not fall victim to their circumstance. Instead, they persevered one day at a time until they finally got back to being able to do the things that they all love. Just like the past few years, there will be times when life is unfair and your situation may seem overwhelming. Take confidence in the life lessons you have learned and remember my 3 pieces of advice. Be kind to others, persevere and pursue your dreams, and step outside your comfort zone. Congratulations to all the graduates and their families. At this time, would all senior band members please join the band for their last performance? They will be performing "You Make Me Feel" by Carole King. this time, our Director of Counseling Services, Mrs. Hankins, and I are proud to introduce our valedictorian and salutatorian. Please welcome our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Kalena Bank. Please welcome our salutatorian for the class of 2022, Christopher Nunez. Kalena and Chris have prepared a few words to share with you this evening. In the fall, they will both be attending Princeton University.
Good evening, Point Pleasant Borough High School's class of 2022. We would first like to welcome the families and friends that have joined us tonight. Thank you for your continued support throughout all of our journeys over the last 4 years. To our teachers and administrators who have consistently guided us in exploring our individual passions, we are truly grateful for your dedication to promoting our success.
Whether we are continuing our education, entering the workforce, or serving in the United States Armed Forces, the opportunities we are all pursuing stem from our diverse passions and interests. Our class is built from the unique perspectives of students that, when combined, form a collaborative and supportive community. The ranging interests we hold exemplify the power of communal growth and inspiration. As a class, we hold identities that are not defined by a single activity or background. Each one of us has devoted time to be much more than only a student. We are musicians, athletes, artists, performers, creators, leaders, and so much more. Our passions create a community of immense pride.
As a class, we have the responsibility not only to achieve success, but also to contribute to the world by sharing our own gifts. Our individual strengths foster our community's resilience, and our limitations provide the opportunity to communicate and grow. We hold the opportunity to continuously learn from each other more than anything else. Our individual stories, memories, and talents are the driving forces behind our unity. As we enter our lives after high school, we must continue to embrace the power of learning from those around us. Our strengths fully present themselves when shared with others, and it is our setbacks that lessen the more we listen.
As a class, we hold a sense of community that is defined by our togetherness. Despite our ranging traits, we have the same ability to support each other in every circumstance. In our town, the bonds our community members share are distinctive in their entirety. Moreover, our class has been able to continuously reaffirm the idea of what it means to be close to others. Supporting each other's games, concerts, and events is what we truly do best. We are a compassionate and caring class with a support system of nearly 200 members. We embody the belief that no one should ever have to struggle alone.
As we venture on our individual paths, we carry with us the perspective of a united community. Whether it be our decisions to become educators, medical professionals, or vocational experts, we hold the same identity of being a part of Point Pleasant Borough High School's class of 2022. It is with this same perspective that we are able to contribute and share our experiences and lessons with our peers. We have the ability to bring this diversely created viewpoint to each community we will join throughout our lives. From our shared laughs, memories, and lessons learned, we have been able to surpass the obstacles we have faced together.
Throughout each year, one sentiment has remained true: the power of gratitude. There is a sense of pride that each of us holds as a member of our class. Making the most of every moment and opportunity throughout high school has led us to learn, explore, and achieve together. It is our families, friends, and staff members who have guided us in becoming our true selves and living with the intent to explore our own sense of happiness.
As famously said by Helen Keller, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Thank you.
Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Adam Angelosi.
Thank you, Mr. Karsich. I want to thank the Board of Education, administrators, teachers, counselors, support staff, and community members with us this evening. The Township of Point Pleasant Borough is tight-knit, and it is amazing to see the support that you afford our schools and our students. To the class of 2022, their families, and their friends, congratulations. Over the past 2.5 years, you have all read articles, listened to speeches, and watched the news about the tumultuous times and all the barriers that students have faced, are still overcoming, and for which a great deal of perseverance is needed. And while I will not downplay what we have all been through, please take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary opportunities that lay ahead because of your grit, determination, the lessons you have learned, and the many societal changes we see each and every day. The world is different than it was 5 years ago, but with those differences come opportunity. Whereas FaceTime, Zoom, and Google Meet were once novelties, they have now become commonplace at home, in school, and in many work environments. The work-life balance that people often question is now being truly looked into. Telemedicine makes it possible to get the care you need without waiting endless hours to see a healthcare professional. There is an increased focus on mental health. We all know that the digital tools that were once lacking in schools are now priorities necessary for ongoing collaboration, peer editing, timely feedback, creativity, and communication. Our frontline workers, including healthcare professionals, educators, emergency responders, military personnel, and police officers, are celebrated in communities like this for the work they do and for putting others before themselves. Yes, if you watch the 6 o'clock news or check out Google News, it's not all sunshine and roses. But if you dig a bit deeper, I think you may be able to find the endless possibilities that uncertain times can present. Dr. Alan Gorman, Associate Professor in the Colott School of Business at the University of Alabama, refers to this time as the Great Rethink. And he posits that the past few years have made us really take a look at what we want in our lives. I, for one, hope so. There are so many questions right now, and finding the answers is up to the graduates of today. As you move forward, find your passions, tend to your own personal well-being and growth, and pursue a path that will make you happy. As the author and public speaker Wayne Dyer once said, there is no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love. There's only scarcity of resolve to make it happen. There's that term again, opportunity. Whether you are starting a career, or joining the armed services, or are headed off to college, take the time to examine future possibilities and have the determination to get after it. With that, I will now ask Mrs. Wieland to please join me at the podium. It is now my honor to confirm to Mrs. Jacqueline Wieland, President of the Point Pleasant Board of Education, and to all Board of Education members, that the graduates of the class of 2022 here assembled have fulfilled all requirements for graduation in accordance with New Jersey Department of Education statute and regulation, as well as the requirements of the Point Pleasant School District, and are therefore eligible to receive their high school diploma. I now certify the class of 2022. Once again, congratulations to our graduates. Now let's hand out some diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Angelosi. Special guests, we ask that you refrain from cheering or using air horns until all the graduates have been announced. We will do them one row at a time, so that every student's name may be heard by everyone in attendance. At this time, I'd like to call Ocean County Teacher of the Year, Miss Jennifer Cajun, to the podium to announce the graduates.
Row 1, please stand. Sophia Elizabeth Adisi. Bella Justine Anselmo. Andre Gael Aparicio. Aaron John Argyropoulos. Ryan Oren. Matthew Joseph Azarano. Lauren Marie Barbuti. Pelly Lennon Becker. Galilea Bibian. Kevin Theodore Billy. Helena Grace Bing. Thomas James Black. Owen Stanley Rose. Casey Dylan Brown. Anthony Louis Buffalino. Molly Elizabeth Burns. Kelly Ryan Bisett. Jasmine Caballero. Matthew James Cacavano. Sophia Elizabeth Calvin. Row 2, please stand. Michaela Marie Campbell. Nicholas James Campbell. Thomas Anthony Canella. Marley Joe Carr. Olivia Teresa Cardone. Christopher Carrillo Campos. Kevin Chen. Elena May Ciencia. Nicholas Daniel Claffey. Bridget Kate Cleveland. Emily Jane Cochran. Aubrey Ray Collier. James Robert Cook. Patrick Andrew Corrigan. Joshua Albert Cotta. Emily Marbella Cotton. Megan Elizabeth Craig. Sean Foley Daniker. Nicole Marie D'Angelo. Abigail Teresa Delorme. Row 3, please stand. Nicole Ann Denoya. Robert Giancarlo DeSantis. Peter Robert DeVingo. Kyle Andrew DeWitt. Matthew Paul DeWitt. Mitchell Allen Decker. Carl Anthony Devona. Stephen Angelo Devona. Chelsea Jade Disselkamp. Aiden Doherty. Erin Bridget Dowling. Hunter Charles Edward Stolze. Stephen Ray Earhart. Christopher L. Samran. Sean Anthony Ennis. Jack Robert Estelle. Ashley Ahmed Fallison. Genevieve Drew Farah. Jackson Reed Patel. Joseph Fix. Row 4, please stand. James Torrin Fritz. Hayden John Furlong. Victor Michael Galeros. Audrey Gaudet. Emily Rose Gengarelli. Lori Carmel Gillo. Brooke Elena Glynn. Allison Grace Kamali. Antonio Gonzalez Jr. Samantha Ann Greeley. Gabriella Veronica Green. Robert Carl Ronow. Anthony Michael Guzman. Logan Joseph Hanrahan. Sophia Catherine Hansen. Christopher Michael Harmon. Trey Joseph Harpootlian. Sean Dennis Howe. Leah Mae Henderson. Bobby Hernandez Santiago. Row 5, please stand. Devin Renee Hidalgo Freestone. Taylor Lynn Hill. Harold Hale Hiller IV. Aiden Thomas Hume. Aiden David Holtz. Sarah Marie Holtz. J. Matthew Hyman. Caitlin Jordan Hines. Madeline McCabe Jordan. Katie Naomi Jose. Madeline Kai Joel. Peyton Chick Kern. Madeline Grace Kelly. Heather Ann Kimmack. Aiden Kirk. Matthew Ryan Kohler. Skylar Ray Cummer. Andrea Grace Lamorticella. Melanie Rose Larned. Charles William Leitendorf. Row 6, please stand. Emily Megan Levette. Matthew John Lee. Christian Reese Sweeney. Sophia Ray Laporte. Jaden Tyler Levinowski. Riley Andrew Lynch. Colton Lance McGlashan. Maya Love Machado. Michael James McNicky. Matthew Paul Mamano. Erica Lynn Marinelli. Gianna Nicole Massey. Jackson Thomas May. Luca Donald Mayer. Marissa Lynn McHugh. Delaney Margaret McElroy. Molly Marie McGovern. Michaela Rose McGowan. Row 7, please stand. Dermot Michael McLaughlin. Matthew Gerard Misha. Michael Anthony Misha. Evan Carlo Melito. Thea Catherine Grace Merritt. Kai E. Messerol. Scott William Miller. Ethan Christopher Monahan. Anthony Michael Montefretti. Bridget Elizabeth Morris. Logan Morris. Julia Sarah Maglowitz. Isabella Marie de Guzman Mold. Kira Elizabeth Munyon. Frank David Murphy. Connor Ryan Newsom. Daniel Nicholas. Samuel Nicholas. Kira Bryn Norling. Christopher Louis Nunez. Row 8, please stand. Daniel Nunez. Tegan O'Connor. George Andrew Parker. Kashish Patel. Isabella Maria Peters. Mackenzie May Pfeffer. Christopher Robert Poggio. Tyler James Wyland Prizer. Muna Princiota. Strider Shea Raybender. Alex Ramirez Perez. Ava Elizabeth Reynolds. Heather Elizabeth Roberts. Kenneth Robles. Sarah Nicole Romanchuk. Lily Schlintz. Catherine Elizabeth Schrader. Amy Margaret Scraggs. Casey Aaron Shea. Nicholas Patrick Schumar. Renee Catherine Selena. Haley Alicia Solis. Rebecca Lee Stam. Samuel Mark Stevenson. Lily Grace Strassheim. Haley Rose Thomas. Jeffrey Paul Thompson III. Amir Monet Thrasher. Tegan Tori Crump. Isabel Lucille Tiroli. Aisha Yael Toralba Aguilar. Brian Douglas Trost. Row 10, please stand. Dane Patrick Turnbach. Grace Kathleen Turnbach. Justin Paul Tuzzolino. Robert Olaf Valenti. Olivia Francis Valenti. Charles Robert Vitale. Devin Enrique Warman Morris. Alyssa Joy Waters. Noelle Christine Welsh. Thomas Edward Welsh LaForge. Mary Catherine West. B. Wilbur. Luke David Wilson. Carter Jonathan Wolf. Noelle Marie Zavatiri. Jonah Mayer Zappel. Colin Bryce Zula. Olivia May Zula. Julia Catherine Ziri. Row 10, you may be seated.
Please welcome Lori Gillow, President of the Class of 2022.
Good evening. Thank you to the family, friends, administrators, and graduates that are gathered here, and for the opportunity to speak at this ceremony. You've all played an integral part in the success that we are celebrating this evening, and I hope that elicits as much pride and gratitude in you as it evokes in me. I recall one of our most precious moments as a class. In 2021, the vast majority of our grade attended our junior prom, and due to COVID, we were not allowed to bring outside guests or grade levels. It became, although some people may have wished to bring friends or significant others who are outside of our grade, it became an unexpected, heartfelt, and intimate moment for our class. We were able to celebrate in a group for the first time in over a year and connect through the power of music and movement. Although Point Pleasant will always be our home base for us to return to, we will all be going our separate ways. However, our school and community have instilled values that will keep us all interconnected forever. Our fervent desire to succeed in all of our diverse interests and our inherent ability to express our infinite capacity for kindness, I hope we all find and pursue what sets our souls on fire. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from right to left.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2022. Family and friends, please meet graduates over by the gravel path. They will meet you by the gravel path. Thank you.